This is the 12-volt Piusibox. We'll take it out of the box to show you everything that you'll find inside. There are two 10-micron diesel filters included, one extra for future use, one vantage valve with particulate strainer which can be turned to the open and closed position, one manual fuel nozzle, a pair of gloves to keep clean, your user manual, a bag containing hose tails and clamps, 20 feet of hose to be cut down to the desired length, and the BP 3000 12-volt pump set with clamps, filter housing and filter element, which can be removed for easy cleaning. Assembly. First, you'll need to cut the hose down to the desired length with hose cutters. Generally, 15 feet is left on the dispensing end and 5 feet on the suction end. We'll start on the dispensing end. Remove the hose tail cap, take a hose clamp and put it around the hose that was cut for dispensing. Insert the hose onto the hose tail, holding the hose clamp about 3/8 of an inch above the flange. Take your screwdriver and tighten while maintaining the hose's position. Next, take the opposing end of the same dispensing hose and put a hose clamp around it. Insert the end of the hose onto the hose tail of the nozzle, again holding the hose clamp about 3/8 of an inch from the bottom of the nozzle. Take your screwdriver and tighten while maintaining the hose's position. Now, repeat on the suction end. Take a hose clamp and put it around the hose. Insert the hose onto the hose tail, holding the hose clamp about 3/8 of an inch from the flange. Take your screwdriver and tighten while maintaining the hose's position. Next, take the vantage valve and the last remaining hose tail and screw the hose tail onto the end of the valve. You'll want to tighten this a couple turns with a wrench. Lastly, take a hose clamp and put it around the hose. Insert the hose into the hose tail, holding the hose clamp about 3/8 of an inch from the valve. Take your screwdriver and tighten while maintaining the hose's position. Dispensing. Before turning on your pump, make sure your vantage valve is in the green open position. Connect your clamps, red to red positive, black to black negative. Now, once you have your nozzle inserted into the tank, turn on the pump and dispense. When you're done, turn off the pump. Turn the valve back to show red. This will keep all the fuel in line without it spilling out. When you're ready to store the hose and close up the box, there are many ways to put everything back. We recommend starting with the nozzle and rotating it into a tight circle. The hose will have a natural tendency to twist with resistance. You'll want to rotate it to place it back into the box. It is usually easiest to point the spout of the nozzle downward. Once the end of the hose is secured in the box, place the cables off to the side and roll up the suction end of the hose. This side is generally shorter and will have less tension. Then take your cables and place them between the two hoses. Take a pair of gloves and place them on top of the cables. Lastly, take the top of the Piusibox and snap it into place. Now you're ready to load it up and take it to the next fuel site.